Hello everybody, my name is Mathijs and I want to talk about BCF today. So let me introduce myself. I'm a small business owner. I want to talk about BCF workflow. So let's bring on the logo and let's see BCF workflows. I've been hosting these workshops for end users with buildingSMART Benelux. And during these workshops, people brought their own computers and own software, and we shared our project data, our models, and we started communicating. And that's how people learn to use BCF and to better use this open standard, because people were able to see the person which the BCF is exchanged with can see it on the other side of the table, so it's very easy to ask, is this very clear to you? Is this the type of issue that you can handle or manage, or does this sectioning work or whatever? It was also a lot of fun, and I've been hosting these since 2015, and the last years I started an initiative with a group of people from the Netherlands, or from the Benelux, because it's also Belgium. And this group, we started a bigger initiative, and we launched the activity proposal for buildingSMART International, and we also organized the BCF tutorial sessions. There was one, and there was a part 2, both with buildingSMART International Virtual Summit. And it was with a lot of software vendors also. If I can give you a glimpse. So this was the first one, and we had our role play with some software, and it was very fun. And this is how most people recognize BCF. It's about a design, in this case design changes, or people use it for clashes, issue management based on clash reports and whatnot. But no, this is more for everybody to understand that what can be done with different tools. And we also had a second part. Hi. And in this part, we did a complete different entrance, and with a lot of different people. We're here with the same group, and with a lot of different software and a big workflow that was actually from design stage to the construction stage with all these software. So it was very, very nice. You can still see these videos on the Vimeo channel of buildingSMART. It was all with these software. So that was something that was very nice. So let's talk more on the user approach on communication. There's an overall initiative with the BCF, and we launched a chart, an infographic on BCF, on how it works and what it is, for people to better understand, but also for people that might not be the end user, but should know why it's important to use BCF. So that's an infographic that's available in Dutch only now, but it's very easy to read, and there should be other languages available soon. Hoping to be available through the buildingsmart.org website. And that's the practical use case that's in the next video. That's also about parts in this chart. So afterwards we could discuss on what parts of the BCF is actually used in these workflows. So it's a project in the Netherlands, and it's called Amadero, and this is part of the existing structure that's not going to be demolished. But it's going to be preserved and renovated. But this actually also is where the engineering takes place. It's also where the construction site management takes place. So it's nice to have this old building where there's a lot of room for people to work also. yeah, and around this location is where the all new buildings are going to be created. So this is where the engineering is, and this is the room where where I shall meet the construction site workers or construction site managers. It's a maquette of the real building, and this is the virtual building. And yeah, I can obviously create sectionings in the virtual building and see there's a little parking space and a lot of apartments. So yeah, in this use case, while we're still in the engineering stage and outside, they're busy with the geological founds research. So yeah, there's still time, but not within months they will start right there with the basement. So I have my project also in Solidu, the model checker, the Solidu office, and yeah, we also use the BIM coordination platform that is BIMsync here. So as you know, both make use of the open standards, both IFC but also PCF. And in this case I want to focus on a use case for PCF. So there's a site manager, and we're looking at the situation. I was just asking about yeah, what's happening on site, where you're talking about this morning, what's what you've been discussing, or what's something that that you need to clear or need to talk, or what you want to talk about. So they're talking about this positioning here, where there's pipings and a room for building services and HVAC, and there's an issue here where we see all the pipings, and we also see there's some sort of provision for void. That's for the actual opening that's requested by the building services. But this site manager is explaining that there's a situation on site where there's a beam or a steel profile that's going to make it impossible for these piping to be positioned at that exact place. So in this example, we go from the coordination platform that is BIMsync in this case, and we create an issue so that all people would be notified, or it's a note like in a meeting. So this could be within a meeting, and I'm just describing that there's a situation on site. We need to clear. We need to make sure that this will not be a problem in a few months. So I'm creating an issue here that's with some labels to be able to find this issue again later, and I'm using multiple labels, and yeah, and a description that says something about this situation. So it could be from a meeting where we say, please go look outside and take a look at the situation in the field, and check out the current situation. And yeah, when we push our the button on the BIM tool, then this issue is available for everybody that has access to this issue board. And here we set this issue to the site manager that's going to take a look outside. But in this case, we're gonna take a look outside with the group, because this is just a session to learn about the potential of PCF and their communication. So I'm submitting the issue, and when I'm submitting, it's available for everybody. And after that, we go to the second situation. So I'm asking about, is there something else we can go outside and take a look at, something that could be discussed earlier in the week or earlier in the day, or maybe you're thinking about it right now. And yeah, there's always something, right? Because they're still in the engineering stage. And now they are talking about something with the existing structure and the new foundation slab. So it's big. It's a load-bearing slab, or I'm not sure put this, but it's actually right here where they say the site manager is coming towards the screen, and he's pointing out what the situation is, and he's telling about the bottom side of that that slab that's now green in the screen. So they need to make sure they demolish this existing wall up until the right height, so to this bottom elevation of this new slab. So this is actually from Solidu towards BIMsync, so that's the other way around. So in the first case we started in BIMsync, we created an issue there, but in this case we started in Solidu and created an issue there. So therefore I connect to BIMsync and I ask permission to the server to synchronize, and here there's the issues that are with the issue board that I've selected, and that's actually an issue board just for the construction site. And here I create the issue by just pressing the new issue button as I did with the other platform, and giving this a unique title to be able to refer to in a description that says something about this bottom elevation of this element or object. So in both scenarios, this could be something that a site manager or someone else, a BIM coordinator, is just working on these models, these objects, and he's having this comment, and this comment is going to the site manager to go and check out in the real situation. And yeah, in this case it's from Solidu, but yeah, then again, if he would have preferred a different tool that also works with BCF, then it could be the other tool. These situations would be maybe clarified also in a more traditional way by maybe telephone calls or maybe emails, but there would be a lot of downsides to that, because it would not be traceable, would not be visible for other people's, and not instantly visible for other project participants. So yeah, it's more one-way lines, and this is just an open communication line to potentially everybody. Before we go on site, we just check on our platforms that's now on our tablet and see if we have the issues. So here we have the second issue that was created, and there's also the other issue that was created before. Here it is, and yeah, now we're going to take a look outside at the situation and try to find the solution to this possible problem. So it's a little walk. We go to the basement and on the building site, and we end up somewhere dark where the situation is. So this is where the building services should be, and we'll go through the wall, and the site manager here clears that. Now in this time it's positioned right through the beam, the steel profile, but it should be somewhere else, or maybe above or beneath. That's up to the structural engineer. So this site manager now is going to this issue again, and he's going to create this response with a picture. So he's now going to use not his camera position within the BIM platform or the coordination platform or the model checker, but he's going to use the camera in his tablet or iPad to respond to this situation. So this is the picture, and as he's learning how to better use this this tool, and it's obviously also a bit new to a lot of people on how to collaborate on using these types of communication packages, what BCF is, and how it works in the different tools. But he finds his way of responding here with a picture taken from his camera and some text in Dutch, saying that the current situation is not right with the models, with these BIM models. And in the meanwhile, when he presses send, then it's on the server. So someone else on the who's doing the engineering in the building can instantly see this new image that's been uploaded when he pressed the send comment. So he could start responding to this situation, or maybe managing this issue and sending this to someone else, or maybe talk to someone about this, and yeah, maybe solve the situation. So in this case, he sets the issue to the structural engineering, and in the meanwhile, on the site in the field, and there at the second issue, that was about the new components, new objects with the slab, and they're taking a picture on the exact position where a current wall is, and that wall should be demolished to some height to make clearance for this new slab that's going to be on the spal foundations. So here he's again adding a picture to clear the situation and to for other people to better understand what he's trying to say, with this also his text in Dutch. So yeah, it's when he presses send issue, send comment, then it's also available in the platform. So again, someone else could be working in the platform and receive this issue, and yeah, maybe take a look at this in the platform where also the existing structure is. Yeah, so he could respond by assigning this to someone and fix it or clarify. This was the first one that's assigned to the structural engineer, and the second one would also be assigned. So in this case, we the site managers, they use BCF, not knowing that they use BCF. And we're just talking about communication. We're talking about how would you do this in traditional matters, in traditional ways, and they would say like, okay, traditionally I would just take a picture and maybe put this picture on OneDrive, and then from my OneDrive I put it in my email. This email is a direct line to someone that hopefully responds within some time and heads back to me with. And now we can actually do the same, like the picture is there, right? He took the picture with his camera, but also the line that would be his description in the email is now the description in the communication, in the package, and he wants someone else to respond quickly, and that's how we do it. Communication in BCF is due date. So set a due date, and better find this email is just looking within your email folders if you manage these, and try to find this, right? And within our platform we use the labels to try and find this, and all this all these fields, these possibilities with BCF, they also make it possible for us to better find these these issues or whatnot. So thank you all. I hope you will also be able to use BCF much more than just clashes or faults or results from an automated model check, whatever that is in your perception. But yeah, thank you for now, and have a best communication with friends. Bye.